Harvey find out what the metal was in that medallion?
Yes, a spectrum analysis showed that it was composed of a mineral element which has never been found on Earth, but is known to exist on Mars.
Exactly where does that get us?
To something very important. Harvey also found traces of carboxide gas in the cavities of the medallion. Now, that gas can be made synthetically on Earth, but science knows that it exists in its natural form on Mars.
Well, that may be true, but after all, it's only a theory. Nobody from the Earth has ever been to Mars.
But if someone from Mars had been on the Earth, this carboxide gas might be necessary for their existence.
You realize how fantastic all this sounds?
Yes, but fantastic is just the word to describe the purple monster and the girl who was associated with him. Sheila saw her emerge from the body of Helen, so it's entirely conceivable that the purple monster could merge into the body of a man.
Craig, you don't believe that.
I'll believe anything that explains this mystery, and I'm convinced that we've succeeded in linking the purple monster with Mars. He's building a jet plane, obviously to return to Mars, and he'll need carboxide gas to breathe on the way. I'm going to find out if anybody's ordered that stuff from a chemist.
Craig, if I had your imagination, I could fly to Mars without a jet plane. Let me know how you come out.
All right, I will. Come on, Sheila.
How are you getting along with the loading?
Fine. We're almost ready for your final inspection. And I'm picking up the last truckload of carboxide this afternoon.
That's good, because we may have to take off a little sooner than I had planned. Foster had Marsh's medallion analyzed, and now he knows about the gas. He also made some rather shrewd guesses about my origin. Fortunately, we're making the carboxide in our own plant, so his investigations won't lead him very far.
I see. You don't know of any other firm that might make carboxide? All right, thank you. Well, that's the last of them. Nobody makes the stuff. Most of them never even heard of it. No luck?
Luck? As soon as I mentioned carboxide, they looked at me as though they thought I intended to kill somebody.
Well, you could kill somebody with that stuff. It's highly explosive and deadly poisonous. Well, I'm afraid we're through. World Chemical was our last chance.
Incidentally, they did mention that the only unusual customer they had was some outfit that bought empty gas containers.
Empty gas containers? Who was it?
I didn't ask, but whoever they are, they're picking up a load this afternoon.
Well, it's a long shot, but I'm going out there and look them over. If I learn anything, I'll call you at the observatory.
Get your motor started, and I'll be ready in a minute. like those containers are coming loose. Keep going. I'll go back and fix it.
Fix him? Yeah. Guess who was back there? Foster.
Foster?
Yeah, when I knocked him under the trailer. He's not gonna bother us anymore.
Craig thought he'd better find out who was buying those empty gas containers.
And you haven't heard from him since?
No, he was to call here if he learned anything.
Well, make yourself at home, my dear, and if you'll excuse me, I'll go on with my work.
Go right ahead, Uncle Cyrus. I'll stay here and wait for his call.
Start unloading that trailer.
Boss wants you to phone him as soon as you get in.
What's that gauge?
Thanks, Garrett.
Don't thank me. Keep your eyes open. There's enough gas in this plant to blow us to bits.
I'll get it. Dr. Layton speaking.
This is Garrett. Do you want me?
Oh, yes. So glad you called. Before you go any further with your experiment, I want to warn you again to be careful. We can't afford to have strangers learn anything of our process.
I get it. You can't say anything right now. What, are you worrying about Foster? Well, you can forget about Foster. He climbed aboard the truck and I took care of him. See you later.